Hi, my name is Angie All and I work for Bremer County Conservation. We are working on sending you weekly journals that you can pick up at your local library. And so today I'm going to teach you how to kind of put together some journals and what materials you are going to need. So the first thing you're going to need is a scissors, probably to cut down your journal because they are half pages. Then you're going to need a paper punch. You're going to need either a rubber band, some raffia, string, ribbon, whatever you have, maybe in your art closet at home that your kids have laying around. Those are some items. And then you'll need a stick from outdoors, or you can also use a pencil. I'll show you some different options on this. So what you're going to get from the library is you will be given a little identification book. In the front page of our first week will actually include Miss Heather and I's email addresses, because we would love for you to send us some pictures of your nature journals and how it's going throughout the summer. In there will be different identification sheets that will show you. This one is an example of the birds. So this one will show you different kinds of birds, where to look for them, what they like to eat. And then in the back, you're going to be given some things like how to draw a bird, if you can draw a bird nest with some chicks or eggs in it, and a scavenger hunt, coloring pages, and just nature journals just to write your thoughts or what you find on your hike. So how to put these together: we would use a paper punch to put two paper punches in the side. And for this example, I am going to use our raffia here. And I'm gonna just take half of the journal at first, because sometimes that's just easier to do. And put that through my holes. And we want to definitely encourage that kids do these. Put them together, put their own little spin on it. I dropped my stick. Okay, and then we're going to tie that on there. And on this side, I am going to double knot it because I want to make sure that it does not come loose. And we pull that all the way through. Maybe stick my stick through a little bit more. And I gave myself plenty of room to add, because every week we're going to put in a new part of our journal that you can pick up at your library that we want to add every single week to. And then this one, I'm just going to just tie it once, so then I can make it easier for next week when I add it, that we make sure that we can untie that easier. So now my nature journal is all connected together. It's not going to fall apart when I go out and take my hike. So another way is to be able to put those two paper punches through again. And then I'm going to take my rubber band this time, and I'm just going to pinch it at the end so we have a little bit of a loop. And then put that through, put my stick through, and then we're going to gently pull it around. This is going to probably be for the older kids, just because this is a little bit harder to do for the younger ones. And now we have that through. So now we are able to add this through, and we can add our other journals throughout the weeks to come. So some other options that we have are, instead of actually using a stick here, we still use the rubber band and use the pencil. So that way when we're going out on our hike, we always know that we have our pencil with us. It's not something extra to grab. This one is also decorated with all kinds of stamps, with fun colored paper, so you can do however you would like. One of the things that I really enjoy doing is actually going out and collecting some different seeds, like the helicopter seeds from the maple trees, and kind of gluing those on and making it into my nature journal. And another thing I have done personally with my kids is actually add their picture to the front of it and then decorate around it, because then it's a nice keepsake for the summer. And by the end of the summer, when you have collected all of that identification books, it will be a great resource for your kids. You could also use just some paper bags to put on the outsides of them. This one is actually connected a little different. It has 3 holes and then just the raffia just tied on each hole. And then you could use paint to decorate it, or maybe markers instead. So those are some of the nature journals we plan to give out at the local libraries. Some of our themes are going to be lost in the woods, reduce, reuse, and recycle, birds, insects, amphibians, and constellations. So those are, we have a whole series to send out to you. Some other nature books that we could email you if you don't want to do the big books throughout the summer. We can email you a smaller journal and teach you how to go ahead and fold those. We can email that to you. Or if you want to take a little paper bag and just create a little book, a little nature journal for kids just to draw in or write in what their thoughts are when they go outside, what they find. We can actually email you this version of it too. So you can either pick up your other nature journals at your local library or send us an email and we can send this to you. So please remember, send your journal pictures to us because we would love to see what you are doing out there since we can't meet in person. So please let Heather and I know what you are doing this summer because we want you to get outdoors and enjoy nature. Thank you.